Hello guys, this is Shefan and welcome to my English lecture. And today's lecture is gonna be about adjective class. It means that after watching this video, you will be able to give answer to such questions like what is an adjective class and what are the kinds of adjective class and how can it be identified in a sentence. But before you watch my full video, so please subscribe my channel and turn on the bell icon so that you can receive my new lectures. Well, first of all, we should understand about adjective clause. For understanding adjective clause, we need to define it first. So the definition of adjective clause can be like this. An adjective clause is a group of words that contains a subject, verb, and modifies a noun or pronoun. If you critically analyze this definition, it gives us information about adjective clause. It means that how an adjective clause should be. So the first information is that an adjective clause will be a group of words. So it gives us information that adjective clause will be more than one word. And the second information is that an adjective clause will contain a subject and a verb. And the third thing is that it will modify a noun or pronoun, just like an adjective. But the difference is that it will be a group of words and it will contain a subject and a verb and it will function like an adjective. Apart from this definition or information, let me teach you extremely easy method, an extremely easy way to identify adjective clause in a sentence or point out adjective clause in a sentence. And the method and the clue is relative pronoun and relative adverbs. Let me show you relative pronoun and relative adverbs on the screen because it appears in the beginning of adjective clause. So you can see these words, they are relative pronouns and relative adverbs, and you will see it in the beginning of adjective clause. So it is a quite easy way for you to identify adjective clause in a sentence. For example, I know the place where you live. If you critically analyze this sentence, it consists of adjective clause. Just look at it. I know the place. Which one place? Which one place do I know? Where you live. The place where you live. So here, as we have said in definition that adjective clause will be a group of words. And here, where you live is a group of words. And the second thing is that we also say that it will consist of a subject and a verb. So it consists of a subject that is you and the verb that is live. And apart from that information, we also said that it will start or begin with the relative pronoun or relative adverb. So it starts here right now with the relative adverb. And does it modify or does it function like an adjective? Does it modify a noun? Yes, it modifies a noun that is place. A place. Which one place? Where you live. So that is why where you live is adjective clause, because it consists of all the requirements which I have told you in definition. The book that you bought yesterday is the first book of the author. Again, in this sentence consists of adjective clause. Just look at it. The book that you bought yesterday is the first book of the author. The book, which one book? The book that you bought yesterday. And that you bought yesterday is adjective clause. Because does it start with the relative pronoun? Yes. Or relative adverbs, yes, it starts with relative pronoun, and relative pronoun is that. And does it consist of a subject and a verb? Yes, it consists of a subject and a verb. The subject is you, and the verb is but. And along with that, it is a group of words, and it modifies a noun, and the noun is a book, the book that you bought yesterday. And it is a group of words, and it gives us information about the noun. So that is why it is adjective clause, because it functions like an adjective. I remember the day when we met in the school. Again, this sentence consists of adjective clause. Just look at, I remember the day. Which one day? When we met in the school. So again, this part, when we met in the school, is adjective clause. And does it start with the relative pronoun or relative adverb? Yes, it starts with relative adverb, that is when. And does it consist of a subject and a verb? Yes, it consists of subject and a verb. The subject is we and the verb is met. And along with that, it is a group of verbs. And it gives us information, or it modifies a noun, that is day. So that is why when we met in the school is adjective clause. John, who bought a new car, is a teacher. And if you analyze, John is a noun. And which one John? Who bought a new car? Here, who bought a new car is adjective clause, because it gives us information about the noun, that is John. And it consists of relative pronoun, that is who. But you need to keep in mind, here it functions like a subject, and who is a relative pronoun, but here it functions like a subject. And after that, but is a verb, and it is a group of words, and it modifies a noun. So that is why it is adjective clause, who bought a new car. So it gives us information about the noun. So that is why it is an adjective clause. The man who lives across the street is my uncle. The man, which one man? Who lives across the street. So here, who lives across the street is adjective clause, because it consists of relative pronoun, that is who, but here who functions like a subject, and lives is a verb, and it is a group of words, and along with that it modifies a noun, that is the man. Which one man? The man who lives across the street. So who lives across the street is adjective clause. The book that is on the chair belongs to me. The book, which one book? That is on the chair. It is adjective clause, because it starts with the relative pronoun, and that is that. But here that functions like a subject, and here it is a subject. And along with that, it consists of a verb, that is, that is on the chair. And it is a group of words, and it gives us information about the noun, that is the book. And that is why it is adjective clause. The cat whom we were watching caught a mouse. The cat, which one cat? The cat whom we were watching, and whom we were watching is adjective clause, because it starts with relative pronoun, that is whom, and along with that it consists of a subject and a verb. Subject is we, verb is auxiliary, and watching is verb. So whom we were watching and describes the noun, that is the cat. So that is why It consists of all the requirements we have set in definition, and so that is why it is adjective clause. The boy who is reading a book is my brother. If you analyze it and ask from yourself a question, the boy is my brother. Which one boy? The boy who is reading a book. Here, who is reading a book is adjective clause. Does it consist of those requirements which I have told you in definition? Yes, it consists of. The first one is that it starts with relative pronoun. And the relative pronoun is who, but here who functions like a subject, and here that is why it is a subject, and it consists of a verb as well. That is an auxiliary and reading is a verb, and along with that it gives us information about the noun, and the noun is the boy, and it is a group of words, so that is why who is reading a book is adjective clause. There are two kinds of adjective clause: restrictive clause and non-restrictive clause. A restrictive clause restricts the meaning of a noun and provides necessary information about the noun. In simple words, you can say that a restrictive clause is that kind of clause which provides essential information about the noun. If you put aside that information from a sentence, so it will create ambiguity in the minds of others. For example, the boy who is wearing a red shirt is my student. Here you look at it consists of adjective clause, and that is restrictive. And who is wearing a red shirt? It is adjective clause, but it is restrictive because it provides necessary information. For example, for the time being, just put aside this information and just look at the boy is my student. So it creates ambiguity in mind. Which one boy? If I say that the boy who is wearing a red shirt is my student, so it can give clear meaning. Children who eat vegetables are likely to be healthy. So here, who eat vegetables is adjective clause and it is restrictive. Children who eat vegetables are likely to be healthy. And if you put aside the adjective clause like this, children are likely to be healthy, so it creates problem here, and it creates ambiguity. So that is why it is restrictive clause. Students who do not attend class will fail the test. So again, students who do not attend the class is an adjective clause, and it is restrictive because it gives us essential information. The students will fail the test. So you can see that it can create ambiguity in mind. So that is why it is adjective clause and it is restrictive in nature. Non-restrictive clause. A non-restrictive clause adds additional information to a sentence. It is separated with comma. In simple words, you can say that non-restrictive clause is that kind of clause which provides additional information that is not necessary to a sentence, and it will be separated by the help of comma. For example, Smith, who is my best friend, is coming today. If you look at who is my best friend, it is adjective clause, but it is non-restrictive because it gives us additional information. Smith, if for example, just put aside right now, Smith is coming today. So you can see that who is my best friend is additional information, and it is separated with comma. John, who is my English tutor, went to America. And if you here look at who is my English tutor is adjective clause, but it is non-restrictive because it gives us additional information. John went to America. And if I say that John, who is my English tutor, went to America, here who is my English tutor is additional information. So if you like my videos, so please share it, subscribe it, and thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.